Hello. Tonight we're making one from C-Dub's book, Lib's Dutch Oven Chicken. For this one, I'm going to use the 12-inch Dutch oven. There's what they look like. Like catfish, got nice crust. Alright, so this one should go together pretty quick. Everything's going to get baked in the Dutch oven. Finishing up on my prep work now, which wasn't really a lot. Mostly slicing some peppers. So I've got 3 Anaheim chilies and 2 serranos I'm going to use. After that, it gets a couple packages of Knorr Spanish rice, some lima beans, a can of mushrooms, a can of corn, and some peas. That's pretty much it. And we're going to just bake it in the Dutch oven. It is extremely windy today, so it's not the meal that I was originally going to do for tonight. But with the wind and stuff, I just didn't want to build a big fire. So I'm going to use charcoal briquettes, my little screen, license plates, and just kind of make everything in the Dutch oven and keep from starting a forest fire. Okay, so this thing, like I said, is going to go together pretty quickly. I've twisted it around quite a bit well, not really quite a bit, but for example, it calls for a can of corn. I'm using a can of Mexican corn. It calls for just straight up water. I'm using a can of chicken broth, and then I'm going to make up the difference with water. It calls for a can of tomatoes, and I'm using fire roasted. So I just put my own little spin on it. All the ingredients, for the most part, are the same as she put down in there. It's Libby Graham was the contributor to C-Dub when he was writing his book in the 1990s. She at the time was a game warden with the state of Idaho. So was he, for that matter, at one time. So anyhow, this is where this recipe comes from. Going to mix. My wife and I, do not like lima beans all that much, so I've reduced the amount of lima beans that's in there quite a bit. But otherwise, it's pretty much proportioned the same. I'm going to mix. What do you have? Package of frozen peas with it also. This is going to make a pretty reasonable amount. 2 packages. Originally, she had it down as Lipton's, but I cannot find Lipton's stuff anymore. I don't know if they went out and Knorr took over or what, but anyhow, I got 2 packages of Knorr Spanish rice. Drained mushrooms pieces, 15-ounce can of Mexican corn with its liquid. Just have a can of fire roasted tomatoes and its liquid. A can of chicken broth. And to make up the difference, it would have been 2 cups of water, so another can of water to go with that. Mix that together. My wife is not going to like the serranos very much, I'm sure. Might be a little too spicy for her. I left them intact so she'll be able to at least pick them out pretty easily. And I'm just going to lay them in here kind of on their side. Okay. Same with the Anaheims. I'm just going to kind of lay them flat though. That worked out pretty good. And I've got package of chicken breasts, and I'm going to only use 4 breasts. That way we get a complete leftover meal. Initially it calls for 6 breast pieces. I think I'll trim that little piece of fat off of there. These things are colossal. Alright. Then we'll get them on some coals once they get ready. Alright, so we're going to let this cook hour and 20 minutes. So we'll come back every 15 minutes or so. I'm going to do the spinny thing. And then after about 45 minutes, because Kingsford doesn't last as long as it used to, we'll get another batch of coals going and finish it off. Okay, so it has been almost an hour. These coals are about spent. Let's just take a quick peek on it though. I got some water going over there, so I'm just going to take a quick little peek. Looks like everything's doing okay. I'm going to put a lot of coals on top here shortly though to crisp up that chicken a little bit. But it looks like it's coming along. Alright, so it's been pretty close to that half hour. Let's see how it's kind of sort of done here. Well, overall not bad. I would prefer maybe a little browner, but good. Let's see.
It's rustic.
Yeah. Dig in, Rafi.
Alrighty.
I was actually trying to let some of the steam off the thing, and I dumped the ashes right on top of it. So I'll take that little
I don't think I need a pepper. What's the smallest? That one. Right?
It's got a little bit of ash on it, but there you go. There's that. There's that little guy.
That's don't want the peppers. Are they hot?
The big pieces of pepper are not going to be hot.
Okay,
The
it's
little
the
round
little ones.
The little round ring ones are.
So this one's okay?
That one's okay.
Okay. I'm going to do that then.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yum.
I've definitely made plenty. Find my lid. Would you get me a fork and a knife, please, Ruthie?
Okay.
Thank you. And you don't want none of this, you said?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm good.
So there's what we got. I wish the chicken would have browned a little bit more, but it's okay. Probably should have used the shallow Dutch oven instead of the tall one. And there's our rice, our tomatoes, corn, lima beans, poblano peppers. If you see a little ringy pepper, that's the serrano. There he is. He will have a little bit more heat than the big pepper pieces. And then our chicken. this little noisy fella off. He's been chirping all afternoon. School bus crew. Well, not all of them's a school bus crew, but
Say what?
it's what the guys.
Oh.
They ride the bus. Some people are up front, some people drive the bus, some people ride the bus, some people are condemned to the back of the bus. It's the inbound. And to go with that, I am having a monk's mead. I like that
Michelle
one.
Shabowski.
Yep, from Michelle. Yep. Thank you, Michelle.
Georgia.
Good stuff. So, you don't have your wine?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So let's see here.
Big salt.
Yeah, it probably does. Yeah.
What, you need salt? No, you'll do Texas Pete.
Yep. That's either a little peat. Maybe a little peat on the chicken too, just cause.
Yes.
There we go.
Sorry.
Okay. There's a hinge on here somewhere. That's because there's plastic wrap on it too.
Yes, I have used that. Why use pepper when you have salt?
Yeah.
Just saying.
And they really did not want you to get into that. Finally. All right. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Nice and done. Yeah. What do you think, Ruth?
Okay, I like it.
Pretty good, especially for as simple as it is. It'll feed a lot. Really not much as far as assembly. Just gotta let the heat run its course. It's good. I like it. It was great for this windy day because you didn't want to do a fire or anything else. So. Yeah. Very good.
I like it.
So, I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Sure these peppers are hot.
The big ones are.